From our humble beginnings on the African savannah to our towering cities, humanity has always been on the move. For millennia, we've used our unique ability to reason and invent to push the boundaries of what's possible. But what's coming next may dwarf everything that came before. Artificial intelligence is not just science fiction anymore. Imagine a future where artificial intelligence intertwines with biotechnology, altering our very DNA. What will this new world look like? How will we evolve alongside these advancements? So buckle up, because we're about to take a deep dive into the extraordinary possibilities and the very real challenges of a future where humanity and artificial intelligence collide. We humans have always been fascinated with the building blocks of life. For centuries, we could only observe the elegant machinery of genetics passed down from one generation to the next. But now we're entering an era where we can tinker with those building blocks, rewrite the code itself. I'm talking, of course, about genetic engineering. It's a field already making waves, with technologies like CRISPR allowing us to target and modify specific genes. Picture AI algorithms sifting through mountains of genetic data, identifying errors, predicting diseases, and unlocking secrets to longevity. We could potentially correct genetic defects before birth, eliminating inherited diseases and giving every child a chance to thrive. But this power comes with profound questions. What happens when we can select for specific traits in our children? Where do we draw the line between therapy and enhancement? Now, with AI, we're poised to take the reins of our own evolution. This is a power that demands our utmost respect, caution, and a whole lot of thoughtful discussion. The human brain, this 3-pound universe inside our heads, is arguably the most complex structure in the known cosmos. But what if we could augment its abilities, expand its horizons, merge it with the boundless potential of artificial intelligence? That's the promise and the peril of brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs. We're talking about a direct link between our brains and digital systems, a merging of biological and artificial intelligence unlike anything we've ever seen. Imagine a world where learning a new language is as easy as downloading a program, where complex calculations are performed in an instant, where memories can be accessed with perfect clarity. Early BCIs are already helping paralyzed patients regain control of their limbs and allowing people to communicate using only their thoughts. But the implications go far beyond medical marvels. Imagine a world where knowledge and skills can be shared instantaneously, where the limitations of our individual brains become a thing of the past. What happens to the very concept of individual identity when our minds are networked together, enhanced by AI? It's a future that's both exhilarating and unsettling. Who controls this technology? How do we prevent it from being used for coercion or manipulation? These are questions we must confront head-on as we venture into the uncharted territory of the augmented mind. For millennia, our physical forms have remained relatively unchanged. But what if we could transcend those limitations, not through willpower, but through technology? That's the driving force behind the biotechnological revolution. Imagine a world where artificial organs are readily available, eliminating the wait for transplants and extending lifespans, genetic modifications that make us stronger, faster, and more resistant to disease. We're talking about a future where robotic limbs are no longer just for amputees, but tools that anyone can use to enhance their abilities. But this quest to improve ourselves raises profound questions about what it means to be human. If we can engineer our way to perfection, what happens to our imperfections, our vulnerabilities, the very things that make us unique? Chapter 4. The rise of the hybrid humans and machines in the age of transhumanism. Throughout history, we've used technology to extend our reach, to overcome our limitations. But what if the next great leap forward isn't about creating better tools, but about merging with technology itself? This is the core concept behind transhumanism. Imagine a world where wearable exoskeletons are as commonplace as smartphones, allowing us to perform feats of strength and endurance that would make Olympic athletes envious. Picture AI implants that augment our senses, allowing us to see in the dark, hear whispers from across a room, or even perceive data invisible to the naked eye. But as we venture further down this path, we must ask ourselves, what happens to our humanity as we become more machine than man? What are the ethical implications of enhancing our bodies and minds to such a degree? Chapter 5. A World Transformed. The social impacts of AI-driven evolution. The evolution of humanity isn't just about individual change. It's about the transformation of society as a whole. Imagine a world where AI-powered robots handle most manual labor, freeing humans from tedious and dangerous jobs. The potential benefits are enormous. Increased productivity, a higher standard of living, and more time for leisure and creative pursuits. But such a profound shift in the workforce would also create unprecedented challenges. What happens to the millions of people whose jobs become obsolete? How do we ensure that the benefits of AI are shared equitably, rather than exacerbating existing inequalities? Beyond the world of work, AI has the potential to revolutionize education, healthcare, and even the way we govern ourselves. But these advancements also come with risks. How do we prevent AI from being used to manipulate or control populations? How do we ensure that AI systems are fair and unbiased, reflecting the diversity of human values and perspectives? Chapter 6, The Heart of the Matter: AI, Emotions, and the Future of Human Connection. We often think of AI in terms of its cognitive abilities, its capacity for logic, problem-solving, and information processing, but what about the emotional realm? As AI becomes more sophisticated, will it be capable of replicating or even surpassing our capacity for empathy, compassion, and love? Imagine a world where AI companions provide emotional support and companionship, particularly for the elderly or those living alone. AI therapists offering personalized counseling and support available 24/7 without judgment or stigma. Can we truly form meaningful bonds with machines, even if those machines are capable of mimicking human emotions with astonishing accuracy? What happens to our relationships with other humans when AI companions become increasingly available and sophisticated? Chapter 7, The Automation Age: Reshaping the Workforce of Tomorrow. The Industrial Revolution brought about a profound shift in the way we work, replacing manual labor with machines and ushering in the era of mass production. Today we stand on the brink of another revolution, one driven by artificial intelligence and automation. Imagine factories humming with robots working tirelessly alongside human counterparts, their movements precise and efficient. Self-driving trucks crisscrossing the country, delivering goods with minimal human intervention. This automation wave has the potential to reshape the global workforce in unprecedented ways. Tasks that were once the exclusive domain of humans are now within the capabilities of machines, often surpassing our abilities in terms of speed, accuracy, and endurance. This shift presents us with both opportunities and challenges. On the one hand, automation can free humans from dangerous, repetitive, and unfulfilling jobs, allowing us to focus on more creative, intellectually stimulating, and rewarding work. But this transition won't be without its bumps. Millions of jobs, many of which are currently considered middle-class staples, are at risk of being automated in the coming decades. Chapter 8, Charting Our Course: The Ethical Frontiers of AI-Driven Evolution. The future of humanity intertwined with artificial intelligence is not a preordained destiny, but a path we are actively forging with each decision we make, each line of code we write, each ethical boundary we define. As AI systems become more sophisticated, capable of making decisions that have real-world consequences, the question of responsibility becomes paramount. Who is accountable when an AI-powered medical device malfunctions? Who is liable when a self-driving car causes an accident? And perhaps most importantly, how much control are we willing to cede to machines as they become increasingly integrated into our lives? These are urgent ethical dilemmas that demand our immediate attention. We need to establish clear guidelines and regulations for the development and deployment of AI, ensuring that these technologies are used for the benefit of humanity, not to our detriment. But ethics cannot be simply programmed into machines. They must be woven into the very fabric of our society. We need to foster open and honest dialogue about the potential impacts of AI, involving diverse voices from all walks of life. The future is not something that simply happens to us. It's something we create through our choices and actions. Outro: Our AI-shaped future. We stand at the edge of a new chapter in human history, a chapter where artificial intelligence has the potential to reshape our species in ways we can only begin to imagine. This isn't just about technological advancement, it's about grappling with profound questions about what it means to be human. So, how do you think AI will evolve humanity? Share your